Yes.
What does it mean to attain light permanently?
I understand you, because it could be that you'll be dropped in the next moment. What does it mean in permanence? That you corrected the vessels according to your kilim, the kilim in permanence, meaning not in rising and dropping. That can be here. How should I say this? Every single world has a certain allowance, and if a person reaches the correction of that allowance, it's a sign that he attained that light in permanence. Let's say the light of nefesh that I attained in the world of Asiyah. I attained it in permanence. All the rest not, because I have yet to attain all the rest of the worlds yet. But the question is as such: when I rise from the world of Asiyah to the world of Yetzirah, I also attain there all the light of nefesh of Yetzirah. So what is the connection between the light of nefesh in Asiyah that I attained in permanence and the light of nefesh in Yetzirah? What happens there? What light of nefesh is there? So there it's nefesh of ruach, meaning it's not belonging to the light of nefesh which I attained in Yetzirah, in Asiyah. Therefore, what I attain in each light, its original basic one, means that I attain it in permanence, because all the rest that I attain will be belonging to more higher up lights for me. I will attain all the lights of nefesh, but the lights of nefesh that don't belong to the basic, fundamental, original light of nefesh, where there the light of nefesh won't be the light of nefesh, but rather the degree of ruach in the level of nefesh, let's say, in the world of Yetzirah, let's say. Yes.
Then when he begins the next degree, everything is eliminated, and what was light of nefesh is now completely different.
No, why is it erased? When I rise from world to world?
Yeah, it always comes to a state where there's nothing, and then everything begins from scratch, no?
Yes.
So the light of nefesh that was before seems completely different. It's not the same thing anymore. So that's the question: why? What is permanency?
Permanence means that I don't need to correct those discernments that I was already in. Whereas the discernments that I have yet to correct, let's say in the light of ruach, then I need to constantly attain more and more. Nan chayav ruach. How else should I say this? Permanence means that's it. With those discernments, I'm already within my vessels of reception. I don't need to work with those anymore. I will work with them, but on higher up degrees. Let's say, for example, nefesh of ruach, nefesh of neshama, nefesh of chaya, nefesh of yechida. I'll have to work on that, but it's not the light of nefesh. It's only a measurement of those lights. I don't know how else to explain this. In permanence means that my vessels have already been corrected. The fact that later I fall and feel myself as Shimon from the market, let's say, that's in order to rise even more. That has not associated with permanence. Permanence means that I corrected. That's it. I don't have to correct on that. I already came out of the treasury with the box of the gold coins, and I already moved them to the correct place already. I poured it there, and now I'm entering again. But those I already brought out to the general correction. Yes.
There's more. He says further on that now you'll see that it's impossible to come to bring contentment to his maker besides through the assistance of all these worlds.
Yes.
Can you explain this?
There has to be in non-chai. It's considered that there's no partial aspects in spirituality where you have to long for. But what is all the worlds? From what is in the soul of man to attain, each of his own, to his extent, to his measure. But even in the smallest degree, he has to attain all the worlds. Yes.
What does it mean to bring contentment to one's maker with the assistance of the worlds?
That you receive from the Creator all that you want to give. Meaning, it's like the same example of the host and the guest. That's to bring contentment. Now you have the kilim in order to be able to receive the whole ladder. Truly, in a way that's the only reason you're working. But for that we need vessels of bestowal that will be truly great. Okay, yes?